guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. The plan today is to do some jobs across the ETS2 map. Hopefully it'll be a nice, easy, relaxing stream. One can hope anyway. I think my first task is to get a job going. I've still got my trailer, so I might as well keep doing some cargo market jobs. So in Rotterdam, we'll do one to Salzburg. That's worth a fair amount. So that's out the Netherlands, through Belgium, through Luxembourg, through France, through Germany and into Austria. This is going to be a long drive, but it should be worth it in terms of the money I'm going to get paid out. Just have a quick sort out some tunes to put on. Who's on 8 o'clock? Richie, so tune into his show at 8 o'clock. Right, so the job's in the company round the corner. Getting chat to me on wires here. There we go. Hello, Krazo, welcome into the stream. Yeah, no problems, Krazo, welcome into the Saturday stream. This wheel isn't quite central for me. Just gonna sort my wheel out, because it's a little bit too much to the left. I can feel it when I'm driving. I don't feel it straight on with me. Went to keep driving then, I need to accept the job. So Salzburg take job. Oh, and better get this in order as well, because knowing my luck, I'll bump into some bad drivers, because today is Saturday. And that normally means we get a few bad drivers. There we go. Let's pick up the load. Oh, not turned Discord, I've just noticed. Good job I noticed it when I did. There we go. Just noticed it then in the icon, and at the bottom I was like, whoops. So let's go, 1,058 kilometres. This is going to be a long job. You bought yourself a hard drive to store backups of your games since you lost them all. Yeah, probably a good idea. Luckily all mine are backed up on Steam, and I've got a hard copy on the computer as well. Right, we're clear. Let's get a roll on. Hello, British Gamer Tech Guy, welcome into the stream as well. Is that guy stopping? Yes. I was going to say, I had shoulder start the driving lane, so I don't know what he's up to. Anyway, how many people have we got on Simulation Server 1, I wonder? 3,783 people currently on Simulation Server 1. As you guys would have noticed, a short did go online earlier today. A big thank you to everyone who's looked at that short already. And there's another short going online at 10 o'clock tonight. just thinking about portable hard drives myself. I've only got a small one right here, and I use this to store my bus and train pictures. I need to check how much space I've got left on that, because there's probably coming up to 50,000 pictures on that, which have been taken over the last 7 or 8 years. And obviously I don't want to run out of space, so I need to double check how much space I've got left on that. See if I need to update anytime soon. Since it's just pictures, it's going to take quite a long time to fill it. Nice Renault Magnum on the other side of the world. But yes, welcome into the Saturday stream, which is generally the quietest stream of the week, because normally most people are out about doing other things. But when I'm not busy on a Saturday, I'm happy to stream, because I enjoy it. So I'll be chilling, doing a few jobs across the ETS stream map today. A big thank you as well to everyone who tuned into yesterday's stream. It's just a shame I had to turn off monetization after the stream because of racial slurs being said. So only the views the views during the live stream would have counted towards monetization, but the views afterwards wouldn't have done. What size is the drive? Good question. Ooh, I'll have to check. I actually can't remember. I've had it for a good few years now, and I just plug it in when I'm sorting out pictures. Does it say on it? I don't think it does. I'd have to plug it in to know. Hang on a minute. I think it says 1 terabyte on it. If that's correct, it's not getting filled up anytime soon. I don't think it is 1 terabyte. I think it's a lot shorter than that. But yeah, since it's just having pictures. Oh, I've just noticed Home has messaged me in group chat, game chat. My destination city is Salzburg in Austria, mate. But yeah, something's telling me 250 meg gig, something like that. It's only I don't think it's that big. But again, you can store probably hundreds of thousands of pictures on a hard drive that big. And that's almost all that's on there, really. With 2,400 kilometres worth of fuel, so I won't need to worry about that on this job, and probably not the next job. Moved over just in case he's interested in coming out of the fueling station. Alright, we're off at this junction, heading towards Luxembourg and Liege. Tomorrow I've got a nice quiet Sunday as it stands, because there's no Formula 1. So, and my team played today football and we won. So tomorrow I'm hoping to get on top of quite a lot of content for both channels. So do keep your eyes open for all that kind of stuff, of course, guys. Excuse me. You had to restart your computer, no problems, Krasa, welcome back. One thing I'm always cautious about on Saturdays and Sundays on this game is you do get more and more bad drivers. Because you normally get more kids that play on a weekend. I'm going to roll back because that guy can't stay in a lane to save his life. I'm coming off here. Oh, seriously? He could have held his current speed and then when he got into the hard shoulder start braking. Oh, is that too much common sense? Am I asking for too much common sense though, guys? Had a red light of death on your router earlier. Wasn't working. Lucky it's working now. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Oh, you don't want your router going, that's for sure. I think it was, well, back end of December into early January, we had a problem with our internet, and it took them exactly a week to fix it because they didn't have an engineer available for the entire week. So yeah, you don't want that because it is quite boring with no internet, I'm not going to lie. And no problems, British Scare Attack guy. Anyway guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already done so, as it does help me out a massive amount. It's very much appreciated as well. I'm assuming Homer's in the stream listening along, so he knows where I'm going. I don't like typing in that while driving, just don't feel confident and safe doing so. Anyway, so we're passing the outskirts of Luxembourg in a minute or two. I need to update the night boss as well. I wouldn't hold your breath, Krasa. The impression I'm getting at the minute from Steve is he's going for the patch where he's got little or no motivation to stream. And he has been strongly hinting that he's considering having every Saturday off, because generally speaking, Saturday is when your views at the lowest. And he's been wanting to, well, been thinking about having a day off a week, and that's what he's been looking at, where he makes no content whatsoever. But in terms of he's out with anyone today, the answer is no. He is at home, so there's more chance than the last few days of him streaming. Go, let's keep rolling. Yeah, I've known Steve now for 11 and a half years. About 11 and a half years I've known Steve for now. So I talk to him quite often. Someone's Bendix it up the corner too quickly. Unfortunately, I didn't actually see it. I just seen the end result. So I sat there thinking, geez, that guy stopped quick. So that's why I went into my second camera. I was like, ah, he's done a SimSteve approved driving. If he wants to earn a living with YouTube, he'll need to stop his unreliable behaviour. I do agree on that, just because of how competitive it is on YouTube these days. You have to really push yourself. And he needs to stream games that will get him a lot of views as well. Like stuff like City Skylines and things like that. It's not going to get him anywhere. Oh, welcome back, British Gamer Tech Guy. Oh, bloody ABS! It's annoying now. You can't late brake. It just skids going forward. The grip is just not learning more. This is why when I tell people, well, because obviously we have the same friend group, I've made it very clear to them that they need to give me good notice if they want me to attend any social events. So I want to know by Saturday evening if they want to meet me up the following week, just so I can take it into consideration. Yeah, I almost never cancel streams. I've cancelled 2 in recent months. The first one was because of a family get-together which I was informed about less than 24 hours in advance, which is not what I was best pleased about. And the other one is because I had such a long day the previous day, I was just too tired, I kept falling asleep. And when you was planning to do F123 as a stream, it just doesn't work out. Going to start a poll in chat as well. So I meant to have done this last stream and I totally forgot to do it. So I'm just going to get that sorted now. Excuse me. So I need to go... I forgot how to do that. Okay, that's a poll ongoing now, which I'll have running probably for the entire stream, my friends. Let's get that out of the screen, 'cause it's in the way. Did I... Yeah, I did. I forgot to do that. Okay. Let's go again. Where was I in that stream? I used to load games on a 2.5 inch 1TB external drive. See, external drives isn't something I really use at the moment anyway. It's something I'm going to end up with eventually, I'm sure. Hello, Wagmire, welcome into the stream. Long time no see. And no problems, British Garrett Tech guy. Not to blow it, but I've noticed a serious decrease in bots since I was first watching your streams. Yeah, at the time you started tuning in, everyone on YouTube was getting absolutely raided with bots during stream. I'm glad to say that's hardly ever happens now. But I wasn't the only one getting sick and tired of it. There's quite a few bigger streamers on here who was getting sick and tired of it. People like Fail Race. So it's good to see YouTube finally did something about it. That's my coffee finished with. As we get ready to go around the outskirts of Strasbourg. There we go, let's get a move on. But anyway, the reason I'm asking you guys if you'd like to see some retro streams is because sometimes of an evening, well, probably of an early afternoon if I've got the time, you might see the odd retro stream from me. And if they do well, I might stream retro games like once a week. So the platforms I'm looking at is the PlayStation 2, the Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo DS Lite, all of which I do have emulators I can use. You've been suffering from flight sims, stupid slow install when it locks, the internal internet speed, so oh god, you don't want that. I bet that takes long to install when it's like that. Welcome back as well, British Garrett Tech guy. Well, one game I might play on the PlayStation 2 is Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. It's a game which I used to play a little bit as a kid. I never completed it before, so it might be nice just to revisit that and see if now I'm an adult and I can concentrate a bit better, can I complete the game? That is the only Crash Bandicoot game I ever played as a kid. And hello Ethan, welcome into the stream. You just had the original Quasar. Yeah, like I said, I did get some of the missions done in Wrath of Cortex, but I never could complete it. So I might just do that, you know, just for the sake of it. We've also got less than 500 kilometres to drive. We are making good progress on this job. Also, as a reminder, tomorrow my stream schedule for next week will be released. No one plays Minecraft anymore, it's a dead game. Anyway, I thought you didn't like old games. Minecraft is an old game. My dad's had an old tablet which could play Crash Bandicoot as well. It's only tablet. It's well old now, however. Yeah, it's probably been about 20 years since I last played Crash Bandicoot. In fact, that's the same with most PS2 games. I've not touched them since I was, well, about 20 years ago, because no, that's wrong. I stopped playing PlayStation 2 games often about 15 years ago. Ish. No. 10 years ago, 18. Yeah, about 15 years ago, maybe a little bit over. As I got an Xbox 360, and then I used to play... what did I used to play? I used to play a lot of Halo 3 online with the lads. So I never really got the time for the PlayStation 2 after that. Let's roll. Every time I go round that couple of corners, I always think of that Viva trucking guy who we recorded binning it for going too fast. Yeah, I have to be honest, in terms of Halo, I never touched the missions. I only ever did the online gameplay. But obviously there isn't really a community, there's not a community for Halo 3 or anything like that anymore. Just this Halo Online thing, which doesn't look like it's as good. I might do the odd Halo Online stream though in the future just for the sake of it, but... Just trying to think now of PlayStation 2 games I'd like to cover on this channel, which I haven't done so yet. Taken Tag Tournament, I used to enjoy that as a kid. We've already covered Seek and Destroy, I think. Operation Winback we have covered already. Crazy Taxi we've covered. What else have we covered? Having a bit of a brain. Burnouts, that's a game I'd like to cover on this channel. I used to have some Burnouts on PlayStation 2 as a kid. That game Ethan would like because it is literally all about crashing. You got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare from PC, a physical copy for £3. Nice price there, British Go Tech guy. You prefer the older Halos. I think it's because I never played any of the missions ever. Just trying to have a good think now of which games I covered as a kid. Well, ones I used to play as a kid and I've not covered on this channel yet. There's a few, just my mind's been a bit blank. You remember playing Wii Sports? I used to play Wii Sports Resort. I used to be quite good at archery. Well, there's no need to go on the CD world every single day, Ethan. It does get boring and repetitive. I'll have a look in the cupboards next to me when I get to main destination. Have a look at what old games I have physical copies now, because I used to have two groups of PS2 games. I used to have a load at my mum's and a load at my dad's, and the ones at my mum's was sold a long time ago, so I don't have any of them anymore. So it's just the physical copies I had here. Hello there, Homer Simpson. I'll read your message in a minute. Just want to concentrate getting past these two. Alright, we might meet near Munich at some time coming from Nuremberg direction. No problems, I'm coming up to Munich, I'm about 2 minutes away from Munich. But yeah, my PlayStation 2 collection wasn't quite as big here because I also had the PlayStation 3. And that's got games in it I'd like to cover on this channel eventually as well. Burnout is a great game. I quite enjoy the newer one, which they remastered for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, although they were on the 360. I'll definitely have to have a look. Because one thing I'd like to do a bit more of is a bit more retro gaming, a bit more back to my roots. Because when I was young, I used to prefer retro games to newer games, so it'd be nice to go back to my roots a little bit. Obviously keeping ETS2 for the time being, but it'd be nice to go back to my roots a little bit. Steam version of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare cost 20 quid. You got it for a bargain. Yeah, you did. I think you did well because it's a physical copy and a lot of people no longer have like disc drives anymore, so physical copies become less and less popular. I'm sure I say this every stream where you shouldn't be going out looking for flying trucks, because that's not what your truck Simulator 2 is all about. It's all about sensible driving. We completed Operation Win back on stream, didn't I? Yes, but I will be covering that again on stream in the near future, because I'm going to be buying a new controller, and that will help me complete it a lot faster. PC physical copy games are very cheap these days, which is good for some people, absolutely. Because less and less people have disc drives these days, they struggle to sell them, so they go cheaper because they got less value. So if somebody's got a disc drive and they're trying to get older games a little bit cheaper, you know, they can go about it that way and get a bit cheaper. Xbox 360 controller, probably. Unless, well, saying that, I could probably get an Xbox One controller and do it that way. I'll see what's on the market at the time. Ethan, originally all games was on discs. Like Steam and all that kind of stuff is not exactly that old. When I was a kid, if you wanted a game that was brand new, the shops used to open at midnight for you to go and buy brand new games straight away. There's none of this waiting for it to come out online and just downloading it. If you wanted it, you had to go out to the shop at midnight for a special midnight release and purchase the game and then go home to play it. If you try and sell me, you won't get much for them, exactly. It's because more and more modern computers are not sold to disc drives. Disc drives are fast becoming something of the past. depends what you prefer. I mean, on one hand, I do prefer physical copies, but also it's just easier to get them online. So you don't need to worry about getting a disc. You don't need to worry about damaging the disc. You don't need to worry about storing the disc. So it is much simpler online. Steam released on the 12th of September 2003. A little bit older than I thought, but it's still not exactly that old when you think about it. Anyway, we got less than 100 kilometres until our destination. I didn't see Homer then. I'm assuming he's a little bit further ahead of us. I agree, Krasser, but I don't have any way to buy physical copies at the minute because I don't have a disc drive, and to me it's just not. It's more space taken up, which I'd rather go without. I just thought as well it's lottery day today, so I need to write down my lottery numbers and check that when the draw is. You're going to see people when you go on holiday, that's good, swear Ethan. Just got to Salzburg. Alright, you're just ahead of us then, because I'm just coming up to that now. Less than 50 kilometres. Just on the outskirts of Salzburg now. I got here a little bit quicker than I thought, but we have had nice clear roads. That's allowed us just to bar foot down and go for it. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting my first plane ride, whenever that might be. I did hope to have done it by now, but it's finding the time and that. No problems, British Game Attack guy. Whoever Homer is, he's not on my nearby. Must be deep into Salzburg. And welcome back again, British Gamer Tech Guy. I mean, for me, it's just easier to get online copies these days, just due to my lack of space and other things. There we go. That's the first job of the stream logged. That score's a lot closer to 397. I'm just going to get my lottery numbers written down. And keep going from there, really. Transaction history. Go. Now I need to PM apparently, so don't need to worry about that just yet. Oh, for God's sake, I clicked off the wrong stuff. Didn't mean to click off that as well. Restore them windows. Noticed we have gained a new subscriber as well. A big thank you for the subscription. It's very much appreciated. And we are ready to get the next job. So South, oh no, cargo market is what I want. No, cargo market. There we go. Metz in France. Okay, so we're going just out of Austria, across Germany, and then into. In fact, no, we've already been that way. That's the entire route we just did. We'll do this one into Geneva then. So that's out of Austria through Germany, back into Austria, and then through to the other side of Switzerland. The other one we just did is basically the same route we just did through here. A home is on me nearby. So let's just get this job picked up. I'm assuming Homer's going to copy the job. Let's go. 734 kilometres drive then. That guy's not in the non-collision zone yet. Now he is. He's made a big cash of that one going into that company, I'm not going to lie. But where else are making a move? I'm not going to make that without leaving Homer behind, so we'll let this guy go first and then we'll make a move. Let's get out of the city zone first. We'll be soon leaving Salzburg as we make our way to Geneva. As always, even if you are joining us, no watching cartoons while driving and drive sensibly. Let's go. I'll either fuel up at the end of this job or the next job. We'll see how things go.
Oi, 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 oi.
Happy daft noises to you as well, mate. Do not CB radio abuse, otherwise you will be reported on the website with video evidence. Usually it warns them that. That one weren't listening though, clearly. Either way, they can keep making daft noises all they want because we've left the area. Let's roll. Might as well put my music back on for a little bit. Because I'll be putting the lottery on my phone at about 8 o'clock. Check, yeah. Just wanted to double check Homer's not said anything about needing fuel. Imagine if you could hear the CB radio everywhere, that would be an absolute nightmare. Prince is busy, Ethan. Prince will only join us when he's not busy with work and other things. Am I going to win big? Probably not, but you never. It'd be nice to actually win a small prize because I've not won a single penny yet on the lottery. It was one number off winning. I think it was either 10 or 20 quid last time. You got nearly a full tank, so you're not in the position I am in. Yeah, it'll either be next job or no, it'll either be the end of this job or next job when I stop for fuel. So far, Krazza, yes, but when there's a 1 in 8 million chance, I think it is, of winning the jackpot, you're just going to try it just for the jackpot because if we did get lucky, then I could invest a quite a bit into my 2 YouTube channels. We'll be going past Munich shortly. Well, I'd probably take a holiday to the Philippines if I won the jackpot as well, Kaza, that's correct. Assuming she's there at the time. I'd probably invest a lot of my money into bonds as well, so I'd get more money back. You know, just to keep myself in a position where I'm okay. Because a lot of people, they win on the lottery within a couple of years, they've spent it all, and I'm just like, why? Welcome into the stream, Dutch Spotters. Sorry for being late, don't worry. Right, let's keep a move on. We're just passing Munich now. It's quiet where we are. But will it stay quiet for long, eh? And we're off at this next junction. I was definitely at full tilt then. People winning the lottery just think they have unlimited money to spend and spend until there's nothing left. Yeah, very silly people who do that. If I won the lottery, I'd put 25 into savings. Well, that's what bonds kind of are. The most beneficial bonds, we'll say, is you make a separate bank account, you take up a bond with your bank, and if you don't touch the money for, I think it's normally a year, you end up with more money because they've made good interest off your money. So it's, you know, a good thing to do. That's the route I'd go down. 500 kilometres left, guys. Oh yeah, Chris, absolutely. I'd definitely buy Simpson EV's transplant. You know, you gotta look out for the guy. Anyway guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you do hit the like button on the stream. A big thank you to those who have done so already. It does help me out a massive amount, and it also does tell me you guys are enjoying the stream. What else was I going to say? Yeah, we do have a poll ongoing in the chat at the minute. I'm asking if you guys would watch some retro streams, or if you're just interested in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Just take part in that, guys. It's important feedback for myself. Who's Steve? He's a real life friend of mine and another content creator. He basically streams when we're asleep in bed. Well, he claims to start at 8 PM, but he's always about half an hour late. That's when he can be bothered at all, of course. No, 8 PM, not 8 AM, Dutch spotters. He is known online as Sim Steve. Alright, we're coming off up ahead. Oh, do you realise I was so close to the wall then? Why is my poll just popped up in chat again? Well, that's on Streamlabs, but you can't see. It's annoying now because I can't see some of the chat. Where am I going here? Just gonna park up here so I can get that sorted so I can see the chat again. Never had that happen before, which just popped up again. Yeah, I missed one stream, it was Wednesday, as I had a long day on the Tuesday, and I was just totally knackered and I was falling asleep in the day. So I ended up taking the break because I just had no chance. Right, Homer's going for some food, so we're just going to be on our own now, making our way to Geneva. Yeah, I do try my hardest to give notice if I'm not streaming for whatever reason. But I try my hardest not to cancel streams because I like to have my plans laid out in advance so I know what I'm going to be doing, so I won't be cancelling at last minute. The only time I cancel at last minute is if I'm told of plans at last minute, or if I get unwell. Well, make sure you drive sensibly, Ethan. It's possible Dutch spotters. It happened to me early this year, January, where I had a few things going on in real life, including the internet for a week because it went down and being unwell. And I did lose a few subscribers. It does happen. There's nothing we can do about it. It's part of being a content creator, I suppose. What makes me even more interested in Steve is the fact he said schedule. Doesn't question it yet. He cancels due to nights out, which are really important, and isn't a stream day. So I'm hopeful one day he'll go on the platform, he'll see the benefits of being reliable and stuff, and that stops. Anyway, we've got less than 250 kilometres into our destination, and it is going dark in the game, so I'll be showing on my full beam shortly. Ooh. That was close. Oh! Have I got 19% damage for that? I barely even touched it. That's a bit silly. Well, that's just a waste of time now. Have they made the loads more fragile or something? Because I should not have got 19% damage for scraping a barrier. Yeah, that is true, unfortunately, Krazza. Just a small convoy going the way of pilot cars. That is not what you want to see, a convoy of pilot cars. That's not what anyone wants to see. I think what Steve's looking at doing long term is having 5 days of streaming, 1 day of pure rest, which should be a Saturday, because that's the day you normally get the least amount of views on stream, and then 1 day off in the week where he'll concentrate on making shorts and videos. That's what he's looking at doing, I believe. I'm sure if that's what he actually does, he'll announce it in Discord. Scooby-Doo's not nearby, it's random. Well, I'm not going to get much off this job now, but we'll still get it completed and then we'll do another job after this. We do only have 100 kilometres left of this job, so we haven't got far to go. Yes, that's what Ethan's put, Krasser. Oh! That was too close. This ABS is a pain in the rear end. They're gone now, Ali, no problems. That really stepped out on that tight bend. Apparently someone's neighbour is on the nearby to Ethan, Krasser. I'll be fueling up early on in the next job. We've got enough fuel for this end this job. We'll also shove our floor beams on now, so it's just enough pitch black. Well, it's got to be a child playing that, that's for sure. Krasser. Because an adult wouldn't call themselves that. Less than 50 kilometres to drive now, my friends. Oh, I was skipping an advert then, so listen to music. You got diesel now. If you're okay for diesel, that's good. But I will need to stop myself. Imagine doing CD World and Kirkness 3 days a week. I just couldn't. It's just too many bad drivers around there. It's stressful. That's why I only do it the CD World a couple of times a month. Ethan, stop being silly. Our Homer is back. Oh, I hate the dirt roads. The noise goes through me. And welcome back, British Gamer Tech guys. Well, both Former and Ethan on the nearby. Yeah, when you do /fix, it doesn't fix the trailer. It only fixes the truck itself. There we go. That's another job completed. Not like I'm going to get anything for it, because somehow scraping the trailer gets you a heck of a lot of damage, which is ridiculous. But yes, need to get this job logged, and then I'll be doing another one. Yeah, I got a tiny bit of revenue off it in the end, but not by much. Let's have a look at our options. Don't fit lovely in space game. That's going the same way we've just been. Dortmund, that will do. So that's through Switzerland, through France, and then through Germany. And Dortmund can be busy at times as well, because it's right near Duisburg. Right, let's go and get this job. How big is my room? The room I'm streaming, you could just about fit a double bed in here, but you would not fit the desk and stuff in as well. Home has just popped up again. Stopped a little early there. Pretty small, and well, if she said that to me, I'd be gutted. English. It is my first language, I promise. Are you off, British Gear Tech guy? No problems. Nice one for tuning in. See you next time. And if you're reversing to your trail a little bit slower, because you're causing yourself damage doing that. Right, let's go. 791 kilometres to drive. Shouldn't take too long. I cannot speak anything else very good yet, although I am practicing Tagalog at the moment, Kaza. So long term I'm hoping to be able to speak Tagalog. What's going on behind me? Anyway, first fueling station I see I'll be nipping into. Homer crashed, oh dear. Well, you guys will have the chance to catch up, so I'm stopping at the fueling station a little bit further down the road. Well, if you do have any first time viewers in the stream tonight, guys, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. It's always nice to be able to engage with you guys as well, so don't be a stranger and do say hi in the chat. I'm pretty sure Homer and Ethan have enough full tanks of fuel, so they won't need to fuel up. It's just me that needs to stop and fuel up. And here's that fueling station I mentioned. We'll nip in here, get a full tank of fuel and then crack on. Only one pump as well. There we go. Homer's catching up. Homer, don't come into the fuel station, keep going. Because if he stays, keep going, he'll merge behind us. Yeah, he's behind us. That's how you do it. Yeah, he's back with us, guys. Now let's keep cracking on to our destination. We're just over 700, sorry, just less than 700 kilometres to drive. We're off to Dortmund. Currently we're just approaching the outskirts of Bern, some place you might expect to find a lot of ginger people. You don't need to drive with your hazards on. Yeah, once again, welcome to the Saturday stream. We are doing some jobs across the ETS2 map. Currently we've got Homer and we've got Ethan driving with us. Struggling to drive in a straight line though when I went into the other you've only got 45 ping my side, Ethan, and I'm not seeing any problems. We're off at the next junction, guys. slow down for this bend. Don't know why it keeps reminding me my trailer's 100% damage. As long as I don't get any damage to the load, I'm happy, because that's what I don't want. How heavy is this anyway? 19 tons of peanut butter, so I've got to be careful then on corners, because that is, at the weight to it's easy enough to tip. Yeah, don't be doing any of that. Literally, I'm not even crashing into anything there. The trailer's just bouncing with the bumps. So, yeah. A bit weird. Let's roll. There's someone behind the Homer. Fire X111, I recognise that name for some reason. For anyone who's watching my stream and not driving with me, has 2747 uploaded any videos of bad drivers recently? I've not looked for a while. Be interesting if he has or hasn't. So he don't seem to be doing them videos as much as he used to. Just in the middle of a quiet part of the map here, so we don't need to worry about drivers too much at the minute. However, we are going to Dortmund, and Dortmund's near Duisburg, so things could get busy very, very shortly, my friends. Ethan, slow down for your corners, so you stay in one lane. New job dispatcher feature of copied trailer designs, getting a roll on the trailer, just like Ethan's trailer. Yeah, he copied my trailer. They copied my cargo market job, so he's ended up one of my trailers. It's all good. Anyway, let's keep making our move. Okay, 500 kilometres now, so we do hate Dortmund. I'd say we are making very good progress at the minute. But then again, with the roads as empty as this, it is easy to make progress. Jeez. Can't speak tonight. We'll be going past Strasbourg shortly as well, another minute or two. Nothing wrong with the global cargo paint job, Ethan. It's always good to represent your VTC, like I'm doing. Right, straight on here then. And there's Ethan and Homer behind us. We need to stay in this lane for now, guys. This junction always confuses me, but I'm getting better at it now. Bit of A-road driving come up ahead, guys. There's also a guy further ahead of us as well. Come on, get your move on. This guy's taking his time, so we'll be sitting behind him. Looks like the following 3-3-4-8 for a bit. We'll be going on to another dual carriageway eventually, so we'll overtake him then, unless he puts his, unless he parks up before then. Lightning Logistics. I'm sure he used to have a regular viewers in like Lightning Logistics. I think it's a bit obvious I'm in global cargo though, guys. That guy I thought was going to bin it for a minute, it looked like it was really lifting up. Oh, his trailer really stepped out on that bend. Ethan, slow down for your corners. He'll either turn off ahead or we'll overtake him on the dual carriageway near Mannheim. At the minute I'm just trying to keep a safe distance from him, just in case he does make a mistake and bin it, we can react to it. When driving alone for Prime, you don't have to have a VTC paint job. Yeah, we don't have to have a VTC paint job when driving alone either. I just like to represent my VTC. Oh, he went. Oh, hello. I almost did the same he did. He went into them barriers. The grip on the trucks now, they've brought ABS and it's absolutely disgraceful. Right, he's going the same way as me, so unless he's turning the other way or going straight on, we'll overtake him on the dual carriageway. I'm happy to hold back until, you know, there's a safe overtaking opportunity. It's not in my luck, if I start overtaking now, something will come from nowhere. That's always the case with me. So I'm just happy to sit behind and chill. Somebody in the bushes there must have binned it. Anyway guys, get ready to attack him here, because this is where we're going into a dual carriageway.
Dawaj mordo, sprzedasz czy nie?
I'll take his word for it.
Popuszczę ci, no.
Let's get this guy overtaken. Goodbye 3348. It has not been fun being stuck behind you. Is he driving a toilet truck? I can't see because how dark it is, but it sounded like a toilet truck. That guy's really put his foot down now. He was driving slowly before. He must have decided now he wants to hurry up. We're past at least, so we're happy. Ethan's nearly clear of him. We've got less than 250 kilometres now until we're at Dortmund. As we go around the outskirts of Frankfurt. Hello George L, welcome into the stream. We're going straight on this junction. Ethan's passed that guy now as well, so it's just on if the guy turned off or not, and if he didn't, a heavy haulage, not heavy haulage, Homer Simpson will need to overtake him. Well, he's at home if that's what you're asking, George L. But whether he actually streams remains to be seen. What's another junction tuck? Looks like that guy's buggered off because Heavy Hall. No, Homer Simpson is behind Ethan. Jeez, just can't speak anymore. And we're straight out this junction. Again, we are going to Dortmund. So things could get busy because it is near Duisburg. We'll have to wait and see. Homer's a better driver than Heavy. Well, true, Heavy's binged it the last couple of streams he's drove with me. I also just want to remind everyone that I do have another ETS2 short going online at 10 PM. A big thank you to those who checked the one that went online earlier. Right, 100 kilometres now until Dortmund, running down the road. Best driver is Prince. Prince has his moments as well. Polisher 75. That's what I'll be doing to her when I go and see her. We're straight out the next junction. Oh yeah, you've already had a crash today, haven't you, Homer? I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, it's good over to that. It flashed me to say I was cleared to move over, so that was quite nice of him, to be honest. If everyone drove like that, it'd be a much easier game to play. Anyway, it's less than 50 kilometres now until Dortmund. Well, somebody lagged and you flipped. Make sure there's no reversing on motorways. Not sure if that guy had his reverse on, so just thought I'd fire a little warning shot there. We're off at this next junction, guys, as we're now coming into Dortmund. Let's get ourselves into Dortmund then. You lagged and Homer was behind. And you look back and he's on his side, dear. You don't want that. Everyone lags at some point though. Happens to the best of us. I'm really being cautious, but this guy's taking the John Michael. Anyway, how busy is it here? 26 on the nearby. There we go. That's another job completed on ETS2 tonight, guys. And that's got us well on the way to 397 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. Let me just get this job logged and then we'll be looking to take on another job. Not drove anyone from Global Cargo. Just right, let's get another job going. Well, that made me jump a little bit then, not gonna lie. We're currently in Dortmund. We've just been past Bern, so I don't want to do that. Stuttgart, which way did I just come from? That way. Stuttgart's virtually the way I've just been. So we'll take a job to Dover in that case then. 18 tons of nuts. Jeez, I know they're heavy, but Jesus. 18 tons, that's a lot of weight to carry around with a man. Anyway, through Germany, through Belgium, through France, and then into England. This is going to be interesting. The acceleration when you're not you know, when you're not got a load is mad. These nuts to Dover, bet Steve's waiting there. Language on the CB radio. I've not noted anyone down and I've been live coming up 2 hours, so that's a welcome change. A few of my reports have been accepted over the last 48 hours as well, so I'm also happy about that. Obviously, if we're going to Dover, we are going right by Calais, so I suspect I will end up taking some notes. Also, if I heads up those driving with me, I will be keeping my eye on the lottery. Is this guy going? Is he not going? We'll find out now. Alright, our guy's just moved up and didn't go in. What a turn it. Yeah, it's very possible we could get split up at Homer. All we can just do is hope for the best that we can get through. Yeah, I do the lottery every Saturday these days, Giorgio. So I'll be keeping my eye on that. Trying to set the thing up while driving, funnily enough, just so I can watch the results come in. I've not won anything yet, but I have come close to winning £10 or £20 twice recently, so surely I'm going to get a small win soon. Oh my god, this is saying 8:15, not 8 o'clock. The news article I said before said 8 o'clock. So I'll put my own tunes back on for 10 minutes. If I win the top prize, I'll be very careful of what I do, because I'll be wanting not to blow it. I've been putting a lot of it into bonds, so I get a good return on my money. And unlike a lot of lottery winners who burned through all their money over the first couple of years, I'll be making sure it doesn't happen to me. Straight on here. That's it. The lottery one I played, the highest you can win is 500,000, which is the lowest you can win on any main lottery in this country. But the chances of winning that is higher than on, say, the National Lottery, where you can win the most amount. So, just one of them, really. Go mining, there's more chance of, yeah, that's true. It's just one of them things. If I actually did ever win a jackpot, I'd be able to just put some money into improving both channels I've got. So even it's a Saturday, so I'd expect it to be busy. As families on the server, we've got 3,988 people. The trailer doesn't matter, Ethan. Go on. You've got priority. Some people. He's missed his lights. I hate it when people take all day. It annoys me massively. Just sit. No, wait, no reason. Only if she was still in the Philippines at the time, Giorgio, that wouldn't be enough for her to cancel her contract in Saudi. Because 500,000 is nowhere near enough for two of us to live off. Although, it would probably help me grow both channels faster. Because that would allow me to go out a little bit more often and get more content for the other channel. And I'll be able to improve my setup on this channel, so the quality will be better. And I'll probably run a few advertisement campaigns. So what I'd probably do is put 400,000 out of the 500,000 into a bond account, because a year later that'll gain a lot of interest, and then the other 100,000 I can use on, you know, getting better content. That guy's all over the show in front of me. Getting better equipment to make better content, be able to make more regular content on my other channel, and you know, stuff like that. A lot of lottery winners burn through their money. I think it was something like 80% of lottery winners have spent all their money by, I think it was 7 years after they won. That includes the ones who were like millions upon millions. So one thing I'll be making sure don't do is do what they do. Stay in this lane and go straight on. If I win something like 10-20 quid, I'll probably put that in towards the savings for Philippines. Because I say, top prize is 500,000, but second prize is only 5,000, so... yes, I'm going for the ferry ports by Calais, Holwell. Oh yeah, you need a lot of luck. It's like 1 in 8 million chance, Georgia. So there's more chance of Steve going his fur back on his own with no help than there is to be winning the lottery. But it's always the nice what if thing about it. I don't want to get too close because knowing my luck, he'd be one of these turnips who changes lane at the last minute. Although that wasn't exactly last minute, but good to see he's doing stuff like that. Just going to come off the accelerator a little bit because I'm too close to that guy for my personal opinion. A guy used the wrong lane to turn left at the lights near kilometre, but Ethan and you didn't let him in. Good. If he's using the wrong lane, that's his problem. 1973, stay in the right lane unless overtaking. So if I catch him up, I want to try and overtake him. But he's everywhere. Getting a little bit close to this guy, so I'm just going to fall back a little bit. Right, again, for us just tuning into the stream now, we are on our way to Dover. Things could get busy. We'll see how it goes. This guy's driving is almost as bad as Sim Steve's. Why is he braking so early as well? Is this a new driver or something in front of me? Keeps telling me I've got 100% trailer damage. Surprise, surprise, I know. Right. Just gonna put the lottery thing on ready. That stream hasn't exactly activated yet, but the draw starts at past, so I want to be ready to watch it. Because what I'll do is when they're giving the numbers out, if it's safe for me to do so, I'll park up. We've got less than 250 kilometres until Dover. Middle of the road is not a parking spot. And we're off at the next junction, guys. Doing it again, braking so hard and too early. Do not reverse on the motorway, otherwise you will be reported onto the website. That's what I thought. Why does it put itself in reverse on its own again? It does my absolute nutter when it does that. Yeah, that guy got the message. If you ever find yourself you've missed the junction, you always go to the next one. There is never a good excuse to reverse on the motorway like that guy was doing. I'm probably going to be in this Calais traffic when the draw starts. They always start with showing an advert and then the draw itself. So the draw's normally closer to 20 past. So this should be interesting, checking my lottery numbers in a bloody traffic jam. But anyways, we are making our way past Lille. Once again, we do have Ethan and Heavy driving with us as we complete jobs across the ETS2 map. Let's move over and let this guy in. You're going to the tunnel, are you? Seriously? Oh. Seriously? What an absolute, you know what? It's all, did I say heavy? Ignore me, it's over behind us. Oh. The stream for the draw started, so I'm just going to put it on full beam and hide the chat. Just waiting for it to start itself. There'll be an advert in a moment.
Free report.
This guy's a twit. It started the advert now. Finally. Well, I'm going to be checking my lottery numbers in traffic, which is fair enough. This I can do.
Dirige arrasta, passada.
So many bands in this place, man.
Just doing the draw now. $37, nope. $8, nope. $19, nope. Hello, Finn, welcome into the stream. 23, nope. Now it's on to the bonus bowl. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Now it will be. 20, yes. 1. Yep, so I've not won anything, but that was actually worse than last week. I'm well overdue getting a win. So it's always worth doing. I'm on my way to Dover on a job thing. tunes back on. In fact, no, there's a presenter on now, isn't there? Nope, not this time. It'd be nice to win a small prize one day. Right, I'm going to be taking more of a note now. What's going on in front of me? Seriously?
Turkey.
Turkey.
2 hours 15 minutes in. That's my first note. Oh, I've got 4% damage. That guy, he's definitely going on the website. Because I did not have that damage until then. Look at this muppet. What the... Really?
Moje!
Baldy's been reported? What a surprise. What's my number? 1435. I just check zero prisoners here. The train is quicker, but I'm not gonna divert myself because there's a few people who don't know how to drive. I just get reported and banned personally. But somebody is now starting to kick players by the looks of it. Which is what I want to see.
¿Están ahí en el Discord de los Andes? ¿Están ahí en el...
What's this guy doing? He's just sat in all the traffic and now decided he's not going to continue going forwards anymore. Fair enough. Need to update that Nightbot a little bit. I'll try and do that after stream.
Espérame, Diego, espérame. Mete el disco, papá. ¿Tienen algún canal privado? Porque no lo veo. Ah, bueno, listo, metete en un canal. Lo mandé. Me metí, pero ahí en un canal.
Utku! 맨날 Utku가.
Wow.
Un tiravuelta.
Well, that game moderator just kicked that guy for having into the side of me. To me, that should have been a kick. That had been a ban, sorry. He's crashed into the side of my truck. He spun me round.
Что за придурки просто? За что вы водители?
Традиции шупор сжечила.
Ahí, te choco. Bueno, si querés meterte y quedate muteado. Bueno, quiero.
Hayra, ne yapıyorsun Hayra?
I'll take that guy's word for it. Anyway, now we're through them lights, we should be fine. Let's put our foot down, guys.
Hayracığım, burada mısın?
Orangutan. Orangutan.
Ne var lan safkan?
Oh, a bit of lag there. As the Calais nearby loads up. I've got 123 people on the
Orhan
nearby.
bence gayet bu arada.
Safkan seni.
Sick, no one cares.
It's absolute chaos here. This makes a change. 4 of us together have all gone straight on.
Hello Misha, fuck you.
Language on the CB radio, that's report 2083.
Sabes que tem mortos e tem de turco lá na reducere.
341, you're going on the website with video evidence, well done.
One kebab, please.
I'm slowing down for you, absolute. What a simpleton.
ไม่เข้าไปเข้าบุกมาเก็ตเนี่ยเลย
The IQ of people round here really triggers me at times. Right, so let's get onto this ferry port. This ferry and get him into Dover. That guy has well overshot his corner. Slow down for your corners. Wow. 3924. Honestly, $25 in Dover, so it's not as busy then. I know my trailer's 100% damage, stop reminding me, you stupid game. Well, at least Dover's not that busy. Normally it's a bit busier than this here. I mean, look at this. He's now scraping against the railings, he can't even drive straight. Don't think I don't need any more, it's the full beam, so I'll get them off. You better be going straight on. Well, this guy wants to wait at all the lights. He's totally entitled to do that. Yeah, I've got him on, Homer. I didn't put Ram on, so I'm not into the rock stuff, but I am listening to Richie Thomas. I think his stuff's pretty decent, to be honest. Well, the guy who caused me damage, Nick Calais, is definitely going on the website later on. That's got me closer to Tofield 97. Better than the Rams show. Oh, I think everything is, to be honest. Just never been a rock person overall. Anyway, let's get this job logged. Didn't drive in from Global Cargo again. Right, let's get a shortish job going.
30 men, very heavy.
One that's not going to tap the mic. Right, up to Luxembourg will do. So that's out of England, through France, through Belgium, and then to Luxembourg. 20 tons of outdoor floor tiles. The job's in here as well, so we don't need to drive around going to get it. So cargo market, Luxembourg, take job. Oh, I was turning too much. Couldn't see, 'cause people keep blimmin' driving through where I'm trying to look. Right, let's pick up the trailer, the job, sorry. Is Homer collecting this job? Because I noticed he's not got his own trailer anymore. He might have actually made his own by the looks of it. I don't even see Eve. Oh, it's Ethan's behind with random job. But yeah, 432 kilometres. It does include a very short ferry, this one, guys. Just be careful about leaving companies when people are coming in, because there is a giveaway sign at the exit of the company. Anyway, the traffic isn't too bad where we're going to. There's a moderator there that's cleaning it all up, so I don't think we'll be sat in that traffic for long at all. stop bloody telling me every 5 farts I've got 100% trailer damage. I know. As long as we don't end up really Ethan. He's going to cause himself load damage doing speeds like that over the those tall hill type things. That's just reckless driving, what Ethan just did. Anyway, 377 kilometres to drive now. Again, I don't expect to be in the traffic here for long because where we went through before, there was a game moderator kicking all the bad drivers, so I don't think it'll be in for long. Anyway, on this one it is not possible to stay in your lane when you're going around the corners, so I always sit in the middle.
Где значит на знак дупла?
Oh, didn't mean to go on that curb though. No one's here, so we just go straight onto the roundabout. Get into the left lane the minute you join this dual carriageway, guys. That way you're not fighting to get over at the last minute. Again, we've got Heavy and we've got Ethan driving with us. Like, up ahead is where things could get dicey. Well, I'm saying cold, but definitely. Oh, you've gone through the tunnel again, have you? Yeah, the traffic here doesn't look that bad. Like I say, when I looked before, it wasn't too backed up, and the game moderator was kicking a lot of people, so I knew we'd get through this quickly, as we're showing here. Ah! Oh, really? Just doesn't want to brake. I hate this update they've done with ABS now. Handling's worse, brakes are worse. Yeah, we'll be through this in the next couple of minutes. Oh. How heavy is this anyway? 20 tons. So I'm probably not going to be able to help drive someone on the straight. Really? I mean, if you saw it, you wouldn't be speeding knowing full well what's coming up. Hello Matt, welcome into the stream, long time no see. Traffic in CD Road is madness. Yeah, there's not too much traffic here today, just this little section here. Again, for those who are just tuning in now, we are on a job to Luxembourg. Hopefully get through next time. Who is horn spamming us all? Come on. There were so many people trying to force their way out of that right lane into the left lane, this traffic would run so much smoother. Right, it's a red light, so I'll be sitting here and get it for the next time. Some people. There's the admin, literally, just there. Oh, didn't realise I'd have my handbrake on. What the? guy was going straight on anyway, but I wouldn't have been letting him in. Let's get this guy overtaken. Perfect. Right. Again, we are on our way to Luxembourg. Now through this traffic, it's probably only going to take us another 10 minutes, I reckon. Took me a little bit longer to get through the traffic there because people was playing silly buggers. But we're all fine and we're through. Just making big, some good space for that guy. How many people's on the server anyway now? 3,988. So it's not quite got to that 4,000 mark. It'd be nice to see, was it 4,000 members on the server at one time? There has been an update recently, so you'd have thought that would have been easily possible, but there we go. Anyways, we're about to go around the outskirts of Lille. As we continue making our way to Luxembourg. Starting to really sweat on my head as well. This does make your head sweat a little bit, especially around the ears. We got less than 250 kilometres until Luxembourg. At least we're not stuck in Calais traffic anymore, I'm glad to say that. So we can just focus on getting a move. Guys, parts up, that's fair enough. Just taking that easy this corner because I've got 20 tons. Ethan went into the barrier, so he didn't slow down enough. Ethan, try and drive more sensibly. The middle of the road is not a parking spot. You drifted because you was going too fast, Ethan. You have brakes, they exist, use them. That's a bit of a reckless move over as we overtake a toilet truck So does your driving a lot of the time, Ethan. Now, am I turning off ahead or no? I am. Ethan, you might need to fall behind that guy. The middle of the road is not a parking spot. We'll be in Luxembourg in no time at this rate. While it is in the rules that if you're being overtaken you are supposed to slow down and let the overtake happen, no one ever does that. And the moderators almost never do anything about it. Right, we're off at this junction. Oh, just skidding then, just can't control it. You got to slow down a bit more for the corners now, which is a bit irritating, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're catching up to 167, so let's go for the overtake on this guy. Oh, he's off for fuel. That's just reckless. Driving through the fuel station 110 kilometers an hour is reckless driving. That is bannable. Right, 100 kilometers left now. We're only really down the road now from Luxembourg. Let's get off that solid white line. Right, we're straight on this junction as well, guys. Again, still got Ethan and Homer driving with us. It's always nice to have us driving with you. I was on the limiter grip then on that corner. brakes for this corner. Oh! That's what I mean. Before ABS come in, you could easily get around that corner at 110. I touched the brakes and still it almost just stepped out. Anyway, here we are, coming up to Luxembourg now. $3879, we do not need Trail TV in the background. Fair enough. Nope. Just as I went to warn him. Let's go left now. How busy is Luxembourg? 25 here? That's not too bad. Oh! Didn't see him. That was too close. Toilet truck there coming out of the company. Probably have to reverse this back once or twice. There we go. That will do. And that's got me right near level 397 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. That'll be something I'll be aiming to hit during the next stream. Anyway guys, we are going to wrap up the stream here. A big thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight. Oh, I forgot we got a poll, haven't we, ongoing. Just going to click end poll on that. It's probably not got that many votes on it because it's been quiet tonight. 15 votes, of which 60% of you would watch other games, other retro games. Whereas 40% of you guys are just interested in ETS2. It's good. What you call it? Good data. But anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream tonight. If you have done, make sure you do hit that like button. And if you're a first time viewer here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams for myself. And I will see you in the next one. Nice one, guys.